welcome everyone to Fraudwire.
I love this Shaft theme song. It's so fun. Should we smoke some weed on the show?
Whoa. That was lettuce.
He's a complicated man, but no one understands him.
That's right.
Fraudster. Welcome to the show. Look at this fancy setup here. Big thanks to technical director Eric, who works in the shadows. He does not want to be named because he's running from the law, but that's okay. So Amber Nelson is here with us.
I got scammed on Instagram, and I can't wait to talk about it. I'm so stupid. All right.
We're in the LA Green Screen studio with, of course, everyone knows Ed Larson. Hi, everybody.
Hi, I'm Ed Larson. That's a ham.
Hey, I'm too busy. And then Justin Williams and Ariel Leaty are also here as well. So happy to have everyone. Let me bring up my chat here so I can see everyone talking to us. We've got a really jam-packed show. A lot of stuff has happened. Amber, but though, I want to check in with you first. How are you?
I'm doing great, but let me tell you about this little scam that went through.
Let's go.
If you want to scam me or anybody like me, like just appeal to my vanity and narcissism, right? So they just like contacted me, were like, I've been commissioned to paint you. And I was like, a painting of me? I'm Mona Lisa, of course. And then they were like, all you have to do is like wire me some money for the supplies and I'll wire you back $2,000. And I was like, wait, so you mean to tell me I'm going to have a painting of myself and $2,000? I didn't even like consider the wiring. It's a classic Nigerian prince scam or something.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And I gave him my email, and now like every other email is just like bigdumbtits.com wants to talk to you. Luckily, I didn't give him any other information.
Are you interested in dumb tits? Yeah.
Everyone is. But that was my big scam. I gave him, so don't fall for it.
All right, let's break this down. You were in a vulnerable position. What was happening to you at the time? What made you think that this was a real thing at first?
I don't know. Someone they just messaged me, and I was like, "Oh yes, I'm a star. I'm a big, beautiful star." And I got like a little bit of recognition, and it just appealed to me. And then I was like, "Wait a minute." I fell for it.
Yeah, but you didn't send him anything.
My email.
That's it.
I sent him my email.
Yeah.
Was it your burner email or your primary email?
My primary email.
So Justin has a burner email. We found out.
Yeah.
He has a burner Hotmail
Smart.
email.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a burner? I got a burner Gmail, but it's just my old Gmail.
What do you do with a burner email? Do you start a Twitter?
Stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You give it to
You give it to
scammers,
anybody. Yeah, you give it to anything where you don't want to read it, really. You give it to those people.
Oh, like the guys in the park that are like, sign my petition.
Yeah, exactly.
Email down.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Oh,
you
I
care
should
about
do
the
that.
environment.
That's
Sorry,
why I'm
Ariel,
signing
go ahead.
that paper.
Oh, I was saying I should do that. I think I got scammed yesterday, Seena.
What?
Actually,
What?
last night. Yeah,
What?
now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh my God.
So like I said, I've been looking for an outfit to wear for Beyonce. I need like a yeehaw, glittery, nonsensical outfit that you would only get from like ASOS or BooHoo, all those like weirdo websites. So I went on ASOS.com and immediately a thing pops up where it's like a little spinning wheel. And it's like, oh, if it lands here, you get $750 gift card. So it landed on this $750 gift card. What are the odds?
What are the odds?
Yeah.
I'm so lucky. So you had to then like download an app, which you then download another app. And I did. For a while, I was going down the rabbit hole because I wanted the $750 to buy my yeehaw outfit that I'm only going to wear one time, by the way. Yeah. So I need the $750. So I downloaded a bunch of things and realized midway, like I'm 30 minutes into like all of their steps. Yeah. I realized like, oh, this might not be real. And they're probably like mining my information on my phone.
I'm not going to lie. I hope you end up with your inbox filled with NFT apes.
Already it's like tomfoolery. I don't even want to tell you. And I didn't give them I don't have a burner email. I was, my real name. It's fine.
Whoa.
Fine.
Didn't the guy that invented the thing that pops up on your stuff like that, doesn't he also like have sex with a whale or something? Like, he's a crazy guy.
He sounds wealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure the whale consented.
It tricked me because it seemed like it was a part of the actual ASOS website. And now I'm realizing it had nothing to do with ASOS. It was just like people trying to get me to It's really they were trying to get me to download games. So now I have 3 Dragon Time games on my phone. And I don't need.
I love it. I love the ads for all those games that are like, "Are you a depressed middle-aged white woman? Do you need Jesus?
Look at this.
Hi.
Who
Our
do we
co-star's
have
here.
here?
Oh, she got a haircut.
Ed Larson
The
is
real
in the
Ed
building.
Larson.
The
How
real
you
Ed
doing?
Real
Larson.
Ed.
What's going on, everybody?
Oh man, the real Ed and a dog.
Kelly, can I give this? Can I give the stand-in Ed Larson? Everyone,
Good.
She's doing great.
thank you, Eddie. Welcome. Put your cans on. Let me help you out here.
How is everything? Sorry to take the show to a scratching halt.
No, are you
It's
kidding?
okay. We were just ending a scam that I was in.
Oh no. You okay?
She's great. Look
I'm
at her.
fine.
She's doing great.
My dignity, not so much.
These motherfuckers, they're always coming for you. You know,
They are.
I say that, you know, they'd make just as much money if they would just, you know, got a normal job.
Yeah.
Right.
Put their heads down and paid attention and did a normal thing.
Didn't someone try to scam you with your dogs? They were like, "Come on in and get these leg braces," and then they were like, "Oh, by the way, they're $2,000 each."
I can't even deal with this.
Sorry.
I can't even. These people, they're all in cahoots. All the vet people. Poor Tootsie here. We're running a fundraiser for Tootsie. Speaking of Fraudsters, but no, like my other dog Rambo has got bad wrists, you know, and so we bring him to the specialist place, and they try to like talk us into all these surgeries and whatnot. And then, you know, of course he doesn't need them. And then we got to, you know, so then they're like, well, he's got to go to rehab to see if he's ready for the surgery. I bring him to the rehab place. Also, my wife's father is a vet, so they don't know I got the inside scoop. And your hair looks great.
Thank you.
We go to the rehab place, and they're charging us thousands of dollars. They send us an estimate for braces for the dog. It's like $300. We show up, like the braces are $3,000. We're like, what the fuck? And then the other people had us do a test. They're like, maybe he's got this degenerative disease. This test is $2,000. Comes back inconclusive. And they're like, oh, it's usually inconclusive. Then I got the lady at the fucking rehab center. Sorry for cursing. It's a popular show. She's telling me that the dog needs 3 different surgeries. Meanwhile, Julie's dad's like, oh, no, he's too old. There's no way he'll survive 1 surgery.
Oh, my
and then
God.
She just wants him to get surgery so she can keep rehabbing him over and over again because it's a rehab facility. Meanwhile, I had to wait months to get in the goddamn place. And then finally, I'm like, screw this. These people are crooks. I go find a natural, holistic place.
Yeah.
It'd take me immediately, and it's like a quarter of the price. They're offering me like rides to and from.
Oh.
They're like the nicest people in the world. And so they're like, they have like a program that if you don't have enough money, they charge other people more so you can pay less.
That's
and stuff.
great.
It's beautiful.
A
It's great.
holistic place? Do they read your pet's like psyche aura? Like, we'll fix his back and also.
So they just rub essential oils onto your paws.
They do,
that's
and
the
they have like
best.
these lights that they hold next to his joints and
Oh,
stuff.
that's incredible.
And it heals
Wow.
them. And they got a picture with Steve Martin on the wall, and he wrote, "This place saved my dog's life." I'm like, I don't need any other. That's the best, ad you could ever have.
Right.
So we're on the right track with Rambo, and this is Tootsie.
Hey,
got a haircut.
Tootsie. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Tootsie.
She looks good. This dog is like
First
100
dog.
years old.
Yeah, that
in
dog's
human
old.
years.
Yeah, she's 15
Wow.
years old.
And when you guys got her, you really rehabbed this dog.
Yeah, no, she was a mess too. But she's got a neurological doctor. She's got a dermatologist. These dogs go to the doctor more in the past year than I've been my whole life. That's probably.
Would you say that vets are like mechanics and that they're just trying to upsell you on things?
Some of them are,
Yeah.
especially the young ones. The old ones never trust a young vet. The old vets,
Yeah.
the old ones, they've been around the block. They don't want to break the bank. They just want to help the dogs and stuff. The new ones, they want to run all these unnecessary tests because they don't know shit. An old vet be
Yeah.
like, oh, that dog's got tuberculosis. I don't know
Right.
if I get that or not.
Plus, they'll take it up back and shoot it if you want.
Yeah.
That's 2 for 1 special.
But yeah, no.
The old
So-
Yeller special.
That's right. That's right.
All right. So let's jump into our first story now that everyone's here.
Sorry, I came in like a hurricane.
This is beautiful. We love it. We love it.
The
This
energy, it's great.
just dropped today, I believe.
What is this?
George Santos pleads
yeah.
not guilty to a federal indictment, and he, of course, will not resign.
Of course, why would he?
Why would he? Innocent people plead not guilty, and they don't resign.
Is
We
George
know that.
Santos the man with all that plastic surgery who looks kind of weird?
I think that's the
Probably.
least worrisome part about him, but I think so.
His cheekbones are like balloons. He looks like Chrissy Teigen.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He had buccal fat removal. He's like,
I don't trust a man that gets buccal fat removal.
How much
Go
does that
die
cost?
in a
do
war.
you think?
What?
Buckle fat removal.
Buckle fat removal? Let me text my brother.
Yeah, your brother's in the business.
$89.95, 22 easy payments. So he
all the
pleads.
girlies are doing it.
He pleads not guilty to an indictment of 13 charges of wire fraud, money laundering, embezzling money from his campaign, lying to Congress about his income, and cheating to receive unemployment benefits, which is my favorite one at the end. there.
So he had a job?
Exactly. He had some sort of real job that
That's
he
the only
then
thing
left
I believe.
or got fired from. He could face up to 20 years in prison. He's released right now on $500,000 bail, which I think the way bail works, if you do a bail bondsman, it's what, 10% or something, and then they front the rest.
Yeah.
So he's out on bail right now. He just got elected. He's not resigning. Apparently, he induced supporters to donate to a company under the false pretense that the money would be used to support his campaign. But what do you know? He used it to buy designer clothes and pay his credit cards and car payments.
Queen.
Oh, see, he
And
would have gotten
buccal
away
fat
with it
removal.
if he didn't do the credit card thing. Because clothes, you could be like, "This is my uniform. I gotta look good."
He's got to look good.
Yeah, I'm a
we
con-
see politicians spend money on clothes all the time.
Yeah, so that one I could almost see, but
But-
the other ones, you got your car payment maybe, but the credit cards, that's your fault.
So last season, George Santos kind of came up towards the end of our last season. Everyone's like, we should do George Santos. We should do. And I was like, let's wait. I'm sure
Yeah.
something else will happen.
Well,
There's
he's going to be
more.
the gift that keeps on
There's
giving
more.
to you.
But then, a week ago, I was actually just looking at the list. I was like, man, we should probably just get started on George Santos. Nothing is happening. But I was zen. I said, let's wait. Surely the fish will come if you're patient. And this is amazing. This man can't stop being a piece of shit. The grand jury, I wish I was on this grand jury to have seen all of this evidence come through. They would have went home chit-chatting about it, even though they were not supposed to do that. But they went home. They're like, you are not going to believe the stuff this guy fucking did. And then they indicted him. Some other false claims he's made, being a wealthy Wall Street deal maker with a huge real estate portfolio.
That's kind of funny, though. That's exactly what I would do. I'd be
Right?
like, yeah, I'm a doctor. I'm a brain doctor. Why do you...
Yeah.
Oh, California.
problem?
Yeah.
I own a city in California.
Sure.
Yeah.
No
Star-
Wilson check. There's no proof.
Number...
He said he was a star volleyball player in college. He never went to
me too.
college.
he's too fat.
Isn't he Brazilian?
Yeah. Here's the other
Yeah,
thing.
so that's actually could be plausible.
Brazil
Yeah.
now is reopening a criminal investigation case that he used fake checks when he was 19 to buy items at a clothing store. So they're reopening an old case. I don't know if Brazil has a statute of limitations on stuff like that, but some people are pissed.
Doesn't Brazil have their own crazy lion president?
They did. They had
They
Bolsonaro.
did. Bolsonaro,
But they
yeah,
voted him
yeah.
out.
Now Lula, the leftist, is in now. And he's got his own thing going.
Of course.
Yeah.
Gotta have something.
It's
Something.
Brazil. What do you guys think of this guy? Is he the most corrupt politician we've ever had?
No.
No.
He's my
Stupid.
favorite.
Isn't
He's
that
stupid.
He's my favorite.
He's your
I love him.
Tell
I'm
me
a
why.
huge fan of his work.
Tell me,
Trump is still around.
tell me
Trump's
why.
still around.
Why is he so good? Donald Trump is still around, but tell me why George Santos is your favorite.
Because
Ariel.
this guy is entertaining. He's clearly got plastic surgery done with this money. He's got outfits. Come on. He's giving you a little bit of every little razzle dazzle.
He's like
They're
a
not
19th...
giving you razzle dazzle anymore. That's
Right.
what I'm saying.
That's right.
And he's giving you a little showmanship with his fraud. And I
Okay,
love
Justin, counterpoint that. Why is Donald Trump worse than George Santos?
Donald Trump was recently found liable for sexual assault, and that's not the number
Yeah.
one story about Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not the worst thing that he's ever done.
Yes,
Oh my
that
god.
happened yesterday, and tomorrow he's doing an hour on CNN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he take some weight loss pills? He looks skinny lately.
I
He
think
He's
should
been
be.
getting back in
No,
shape.
it's just the suits are getting bigger, is what's happening.
yeah, that's the one way to do it.
He's
They're
got the
slimming.
Talking Heads concert suits on.
man.
I think this is incredible. George Santos, we're definitely covering him next season on Fraudsters.
Nice.
So.
Good.
When is
Stay
the
tuned.
next season?
Yeah.
June, what is it? June 12th? June 13th? What is that?
Oh, it's
that's good.
coming.
That's next month.
Very excited.
Yeah,
Is he
June
early on?
13th.
You know what's crazy? Santos, his defense is going to be, you guys are only persecuting me because I'm an African American.
Oh man, good old Georgie.
Oh my God, I
But
love
yeah,
it.
why would he he beat the system? It's like he showed
won.
but he did ruin it for all.
So
the
he's not
other
guilty.
liars forever. No, I mean
This is the
apparently.
thing. This
There's
man,
no shame.
No.
Before we used to be able to say at least the public will vote that person out, or
Yeah.
at least that the public will respond and not let someone like this into office. But that's not the case anymore.
Yeah, and we can't fire him. If he worked at McDonald's, he'd be fired.
Yeah,
You know, and like that's the craziest flawed system yet.
yeah. And you know we're doing Rod Blagojevich next season as well. And when he got arrested by the
They got
feds,
his ass.
he was still able to appoint a senator to Barack Obama's Senate seat.
Oh, one of his guys, I guess. One of his top
Well,
guys.
he picked the someone that was not unreasonable, but it was after he was like impeached and everything. He still was trying to be.
And Obama couldn't even get the Supreme Court guy in.
He could not get.
He had the
Supreme
best reputation on earth.
Court. That's right.
Except for the Trumps.
You got to be way more shady. You can't even act like you're above board. Anyways, but that's
We gotta get the corrupt. We gotta stop putting up like Obama and like we gotta go old school. We should run Blagojevich for president. Actually.
Or what about Rahm Emanuel? That man's a monster. He's insane. He's the one that's got.
fun, though.
He knows he's definitely not fun. He knows where the bodies are buried. He buried them and he killed them.
You know, it'd
So-
be cool if Obama like went and became the mayor of Chicago.
That would be cool.
I would love that. That'd be what a great job that
What a
is
turn
for
of
him.
events.
Yeah.
Can he do that as a president?
Yeah.
That's the only job worse than president, I think. That's
Right.
the only
Mayor
fucking
of
job.
Chicago.
Yeah, what a fucking nightmare that would be.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay taxes ever again.
Yeah.
I
Or
would just
governor.
go.
I like that.
Governor of Hawaii, I think, definitely I could get into there. But I guess George Santos, I can't wait to cover him more. This guy's a huge fraud. And jeez, I just can't believe it.
So what happens if he's convicted?
It could be 20 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And the House Ethics Committee can bring him up on censure and charges and stuff like that, and they can seek for him to be removed.
But who's on the ethics committee?
They're never going to do that. It's Republicans are in the House.
It's Republicans, yeah.
Yeah, the Republicans. They're never going to
I
do
don't
that.
give a shit. They got behind the child rapist. And, what was his name?
Which one? Which child rapist are you talking about?
Which
Roy?
one?
Was his name Roy? He was in South. He was in
Roy-
the South.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, but he's not in office though. He lost.
No. But he was. They kept him around.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Roy Moore in Alabama.
Roy Moore. You can't even keep track of these rapists.
Yeah, you can't keep track.
Yeah.
Butt bag McButts 420 is getting depressed that we're talking about Chicago all the time, so we can move on. Sorry, butt bag McButts 420.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
talk
man.
about Mississippi instead.
Really
That'll
love
be more.
being on Twitch. All right, let's go.
Italian beef.
Let's go to this next story. A BooHoo scam, okay? BooHoo, which I've never heard of before.
Don't know what it is.
Exactly. We're gonna find out.
It's a fashion brand for the girlies.
See, that's why we don't know
Come
any.
on.
BooHoo just reached a $100 million settlement in a U.S. lawsuit that alleged the online fashion retailer used fake promotions to mislead shoppers.
Wait, Seena, is it BooHoo or is it Boho?
Oh, is it?
It's BooHoo.
BooHoo.
H-O-O. Like
'Cause
BooHoo,
I-
like I'm crying. Boohoo.
Oh, BooHoo. Because I know Boho is a type of fashion.
Oh, Boho's
You're
probably
right
just
about that.
the cheap version of Boohoo.
Yeah,
That you get
Boho
at
is just
Kmart.
the
Yeah.
it's
It's
the
the
great
shorter
value
cut
version of
versions.
BooHoo. Yes.
Yeah.
No, people in the chat, it is BooHoo, not YooHoo, all right? This is a serious show, okay? Let's get it in order. Get it in line.
That's
okay?
fake chocolate milk, by the way.
It is fake. It's so fake. Chocolate
It
milk.
tastes like YooHoo. It doesn't taste like chocolate. What is
Yeah.
that flavor? Who knows?
What is that? You know those Thinks panties that like you can free
Yes.
bleed in them?
There was a lawsuit about that.
Because you can rot your vagina away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
It'll
What
just get in
could-
there and
Talked about
fuck it
that.
up.
What's gonna rot your vagina?
Fancy period diapers.
So-
Yes.
Yes, they're a period. It's essentially what it is. It's period underwear
Yeah.
that you wear. You can wear anytime, but I used to wear them to go to sleep. And you just free bleed in them, live your best life, and then you wash them. You hand wash them like a maiden in your sink. And then it just came out that they are toxic for you, and there's like a big class action lawsuit.
Who would have thought?
So I was frauded. I stay getting frauded. Really is what's happening. I'm not realizing I'm getting frauded, but I'm getting cancer again because of this like Thinks Panties.
No,
Vagina,
we
vagina
can't
cancer.
have that. No,
No.
we've got
I'm
work
collecting
to
them
do.
all.
Oh my
I'm
God.
collecting them all.
Do you
You
still
don't
use
win a
them, or
prize.
did you stop?
I
don't
threw
know,
mine
that's
away.
a personal
What's up?
question.
I threw mine away.
Do you
When
keep
did I
using
stop
it?
using it?
Yeah.
No, I got rid of it because also like
I
it was
kept doing
annoying to
Zantac.
use.
Yeah.
After a while, it wasn't even like convenient anymore because you have to hand wash them and let them hang dry. Too
Yeah.
much.
Who would
That
have
is a lot.
thought? Sorry?
I think that is a lot.
Who would have thought the thing that you
was
could
annoying.
just bleed buckets of blood into and like didn't leak was give you
Would be a
fucking
problem.
crotch rot?
Oh my God.
Who would have thought?
I don't know, not me.
Not me.
And I kept buying them. I was like, just gonna keep buying more.
Oh
I'll
my
just,
God.
and I'll just throw. I'll be worse for the environment because I'll just throw them away and buy new ones.
There you go.
What
Oh,
am I
you-
thinking?
Wait a minute. You can't machine wash them?
I did,
You
but
could. I did, but it fucks them up a little bit,
Okay.
and it's just you don't really get the same
You don't want
effect
them to be
anymore.
messed up.
right.
You want to bleed into them, but you don't want to mess them up a lot.
Thanks,
Exactly. You
Thanks,
don't want to
Justin.
fuck them up too bad.
Thanks for the advice. Some pro tips from Justin Williams, PhD.
You don't want to fuck them up too bad. So just buy more.
That's right.
No, okay. Wait, so this is a UK-based company, and they agreed without the admission of liability, which is my favorite thing in settlement agreements. They're like, we didn't do anything wrong, but here
No, we didn't.
is 9 figures.
Here's some money.
Here's $100 million. So it includes costs for more run-of-the-mill cases, such as trademark infringement and employment claims. So apparently the brands Pretty Little Thing and Nasty Gal
Oh, I love Nasty Gal.
were accused of running sham sales and promotions in the U.S. for at least 4 to 5 years. The alleged discounts being offered to the U.S. shoppers were based on inflated or fake original prices that customers had almost never previously been asked to pay. So we got you the deal. Here's 50% off something that we're saying was $5,000, but it was never $5,000.
No, it's like $10. That's why I like Nasty Gal.
Yeah. So
Whoa.
Yeah, everything's $1 at Nasty Gal.
Yeah. They have that
Everything
wheel
is
that
$1.
spins, and it's like you can get 10% off. Just give us your email.
That's what happened to me.
Yeah.
And that's
Oh my
why I thought I got that $750 coupon or whatever. I didn't get it, and it's not real.
Sorry.
Oh,
It's okay.
that's all right. You'll be fine.
It's okay. I'm just a dummy.
No,
It's
you have a
fine.
great
No.
life. You know. So they lose.
They lose. You're right.
They lose. That's right. That's right. You guys are right.
So they were just inflating the prices, or they were?
They
like,
were
yeah.
inflating the original prices, and so when you go see that there's a discount, you're like, "Wow, what an incredible discount!"
Yeah.
When in reality,
Doesn't
the
every
original
store
price.
do that?
Isn't that,
That's what I
illegal?
thought.
That's
they
what I
did.
mean, though.
I thought that was the clothing
Places
industry.
like
Yeah.
Marshalls, yeah. Places like Marshalls, don't they get, how it says MSRP $1,000, and really you're paying $10 for the shirt? Was
Yeah.
it ever $1,000?
Yeah.
No, because stuff is made specifically for Marshalls.
Right.
That's all a lie. When
Right.
they're like, it was originally
all a lie.
100 and now it's 50. It's
How
it's
does
always-
TJ
I learned
Maxx
that.
work? How does TJ Maxx? Is that the
I
same
learned-
thing?
Yeah, they just
That
make
same
the
thing,
clothes.
same model.
Well, no,
model.
sometimes
I
it's
learned that
messed up
from-
stuff because
Sorry?
I used to buy stuff when I was little. Sometimes, and the one sleeve would be too long, and it was the
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
they threw out.
What-
Yes.
There's a term
They
for
used
it.
to.
I used to get
Irregular.
slightly irregular.
Yeah,
I used to
exactly.
get
Yeah.
slightly irregular underwear when I was in a rough patch.
Oh.
They used
That
to,
was
but
nuts.
now we like overconsume now. So that now places, they make the clothes specifically for Marshalls and TJ Maxx and all that good stuff.
Interesting.
I went to a store in Solvang called 50% Off Candles. That was the name of the store.
Okay.
They're not 50% off if that's the name of the fucking store.
Yeah, if they're always 50% off, that's how much they are.
That's the same
Yeah.
thing, right?
The price. See, when I was bartending, I would have a special of the day, like a mojito, right? And sometimes I would write on the chalkboard 12, and then I would cross that out, and I'd say $10 now. It was always $10, but like, oh, I could save $2. So is that illegal? What I did?
Well,
We just found out you are a fraudster.
Yeah,
Incredible.
you're a
We found out
fraudster.
live on the show.
For someone else.
Oh.
Not even
that didn't
your-
even help you.
Right. Lord knows they'd send
Admitting
me right
it
to
on the
jail.
show.
This is great. This is a safe space.
Yeah.
It's not like we're live on Twitch or anything.
Right.
The police
internet.
are outside.
Everything is fine. Everything is totally normal. Someone in the chat, Penny Lane 086. I used to work for Amazon. Don't get me started on the extent of their fraud. Wait, come on. Amazon? Fraud?
Fraudulent?
I don't think so.
I like to buy their PP bottles. That's what I do. I sell it on my website. Come buy the Amazon workers' PP bottles. Make that sale, baby. And I go, oh! It makes me strong.
She's never gotten COVID.
Never, not once.
Never.
No.
Well, thank God.
Oh, boy.
Penny Lane wants to send us an email. Yeah, fraudsterslpn@gmail.com. Send us an email, and Justin will come to your house. So that's the idea there. Wow, no kidding though. From Just Call Me Meta. No kidding though. I saw an ad for emergency pee bags for your car. Just saying. Well, this is a real thing.
Wow.
Yeah, people
They weren't
pee
there
in
on the
Gatorade
bathroom.
bottles forever.
Yeah, I mean.
My dad was a truck driver,
Sure.
and one time I was like in the bed of the truck with him, and I was reaching for a bottle to drink out of.
Oh.
He's like, "No!" and he slaps my hand. It was his pee pee. So
Oh,
I'm glad
yeah.
he stopped
Oh,
me.
It's a good dad.
I don't want
It's
to
a
drink my
good
dad's
dad.
pee.
That's the kind of dad I want to be.
Yeah.
The kind of dad.
PP bottles.
I got-
Dad goals.
PP bottle.
Just
I had to pee one time. I was at a drive-in movie theater for the premiere of Blade, and I tried to pee in a bottle, but I didn't want to get pee anywhere, so I stuck the top of my penis in the top of a 20-ounce Pepsi bottle, and it got stuck in there, and it was real sore for.
Oh my god.
No.
I imagine it could get suctioned.
Yeah,
if you
that's a
fucked around
problem.
Too much, yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
It was a real tough situation.
yeah.
No.
That is.
You might as well. Yeah, you're better off peeing on yourself.
Yeah. No.
How'd
Or
you get
just
it out?
opening the door to your car and pissing out the side of the door to your car.
And to this day, Justin walks around with a giant bottle on his dick. Never came off.
Right. Oh,
It's in the shape of a 2-liter. the head.
He uses a circus tent as a condom.
No balls.
But I love this. This is crazy. This is like there's so much online scamming that's happening. This feels like the most docile version of it. You know what I mean? It's just like, we just pumped the prices up before and we're still giving you a deal.
Oh my God.
But it's pretty bad. What are you
got
reaching
this.
for?
Give me 2 seconds. I'm sorry to pull my phone out, but I got the best scam email the other day. You're gonna
Okay,
fuck-
let's
you're
hear
gonna-
it. This
you're
is
gonna
great.
love this. I was
Ed Larson, we love you. Here's $750.
I definitely kept it. It was all man, I really want to read exactly what it was, but it was so impressive. It was all about I don't want to give it away. Someone talk about something else.
My favorite scam is when your bank emails you and they're like, just click here, and you've been overcharged or whatever. Just click here, and if you click there, it'll lead you to a bank that looks kind of like your bank page, but it's not. And don't click on that, and don't put in your info.
Don't do it. Don't
No.
do
You
it.
know what I've been getting a lot of lately in my Instagram? This might be very specific to me, but I get a lot of psychics that are like, you know what? Your energy, we felt it through the screen. And we really
Wow.
want to give you a reading for $10, $20, $35. Just let me know. And I get this all the time.
Wow.
Am I a witch now?
What are you looking at online that's making that happen, you think?
Literally nothing. I don't look at witchy things online. It's all in here.
Oh, they know.
They know.
They know.
Followers.
They know.
Honk
They
honk.
know.
They're coming for you.
One time I had my phone by my head, and I was like, I wonder if they can think. They know. And I was like, banana, banana, banana. And I was like, if I get ads for bananas, they can read my brain.
Bananas don't need ads.
I don't know.
They might.
They
Big
might.
banana.
All right, so I got this
Big
email
banana.
from Holly Young, with the email address kevinspring44@aol.com.
Totally normal email. Okay,
totally
nothing to
alright.
see. No flags yet.
Edward Larson.
No flags.
You are such obsessed with destructive habits that I'm certain you have many psych issues. Of course, never have I seen such detestable things until I connected to your web camera.
Totally normal
and
so
watched
far.
you masturbating. You, just a you, could save your privacy and help you with that within 40 hours if we send you here, mysterious link, $1,030, and you're running out of time, so you shouldn't test my patience.
Oh my God.
Your life will be over, and not only will all your contacts from your email box, but the whole online world will watch the clip where you participate. I promise you.
Hey, what did you do?
Masturbated in the bathroom.
What did you do, Eddie?
I mean, first of all,
money,
like, if
right?
you can get me hits online, I'm in. You know, like,
They're like, so they caught you masturbating in the bathroom, and they have a video of it. And unless you give them $1,000, they're gonna show everybody.
well, it's obviously fake.
Well, I don't know.
think it
That
is
seems
it.
like a normal email from the internet.
This is an episode of. This is Black Mirror. If you haven't
Yeah.
seen that,
Who masturbates in the
An episode of
bathroom?
Black
It's full of doo-doo particles.
that's true.
Yeah.
But sometimes there's no
I
other
like
way.
it. I look at that. It's like, I watched Schindler's List, and I had never seen anything more despicable until I tuned into your webcam and saw you touching yourself.
Oh my God.
Like, what? There's worse things than me beating off. That's pretty boring compared to the horrors of humanity.
Yeah. Oh boy, that's hilarious, Ed. I'm glad you saved that.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah,
for
no.
saving that. That's good for
I
the
was
show.
like, this is
That
too
was good.
much.
Yeah.
I was like, first, it's like, come on. I'm like, I don't think anyone wants to see that. So like, if that was true, it's like, you know what? Let's see how it tests.
Put it out. Good for the numbers.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
think that would work on anybody? To be like, oh no, I got $7,000.
Obviously, it works on some people.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, because the idea is that you're so ashamed of the stuff that you're looking. So that's what they're trying to get. It's not really
Yeah.
of you masturbating. It's
Yeah.
like the stuff you're looking at while you're masturbating. That's the shame.
Oh.
yeah.
My
So
porn
that's why I
search
paid my
word is-
$3,000.
Yeah, I was right. Looks like my wife. Those are my porn search words.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me too.
Looks like that's good. That's good, Ed.
Woo! That
I
was a
just
close
like
one.
to
That was a
imagine
close one.
things.
Yeah.
I have a very vivid
I still-
imagination. Sorry.
I masturbate to people actually getting caught on their webcams by scammers. So the minute they get that text message, that's what I masturbate to.
Well, speaking of scammers, our next story is probably my favorite. The New York Times article with Liz Holmes.
Oh, Queen.
Liz Holmes wants you to forget about Elizabeth.
You know, and the funny thing
yes.
is, I almost did until this article came out.
So close.
So close.
Life was going so well until this article came out. And just, a plug on our show, we covered Sunny Balwani because I just was so sick of hearing about Elizabeth Holmes. I was like, let's just talk about Sunny. And it's a fun episode. You guys should check it out. But this, as a refresher, Miss Holmes was found guilty in January 2022 on 4 of 11 charges that she defrauded Theranos investors out of more than $100 million.
Good for her. You know what? Scam the rich people. They get mad when you scam them, and they're like, no, you can't do that to us. We
Well,
got to sue.
It's interesting you say that because none of the things that she was found guilty of had anything to do with, like, literally them taking and misdiagnosing people with cancer from their blood, right? And that's what they did. They misdiagnosed people multiple times. But luckily, in the medical profession, people went and got a second opinion. They're like, wait a minute, I shouldn't have cancer. And then they just went and they were like, yeah, you don't have cancer. Like, whoa, that was a close one. And so, there was enough checks and balances. But the people that were most pissed were the rich people. And those are the people with resources. Those are the people that were able to, like, put the, weight on the scales of justice and get her rung up on these charges, which were real charges, right?
But that's like that influencer girl that pretended to be a billionaire.
Yeah,
remember
the
her?
Anna Delvey one.
Yeah.
Yes, she did
Anna
nothing
Delvey?
wrong.
She got in
Yeah,
trouble.
I liked her shit too. I'm into like frauding the rich.
This is
They
the
got
thing.
money to
Well,
spend.
except for Except for the hotel and restaurant staff, though.
Exactly.
That
She
never
did.
Oh, that's
Right.
true.
She did
Yeah,
scam
she
the
scammed
staff. A
them.
small amount of scamming, yet nonetheless, she did scam them. And it was not okay. But Elizabeth
Okay.
Holmes here. She's gonna serve her 11.5-year prison sentence
Really?
at some point. But
You
she's
get less for beating someone in the street.
that's true. That's true.
That's crazy.
I mean, she took a lot of money and defrauded a lot
It's
of people.
misogyny, Ed.
There it is.
That's what it is.
But this article, though, is such a softball article, and it makes it seem like she's a nice, wonderful person, and I have such a problem with it. I think this is such horseshit.
Well, cancel your
Well, the
subscription
girl who wrote
to the
it.
New York Times.
I have
Yeah.
canceled my subscription 4 times to the New York Times. And then every time I hit the damn limit, I redo it, and I always regret it, and then I cancel it again, and then I redo it again,
There's
and I
always
hate it.
like one really great article
Yeah.
a month,
And you're like, I'm back in. Every time I try to leave, they keep pulling me back.
Here's a quote from the article. If you hate Elizabeth Holmes, you probably think her feigned perma-hoarseness was part of an elaborate scheme to defraud investors. If you are a person who is sympathetic to Ms. Holmes, then the James Earl Jones inflection was a sign of the impossible gymnastics that female founders must perform to be taken seriously. If you spend time with Ms. Holmes, as I did, then you might come away like me and think that, as with many things about Elizabeth Holmes, it was both. Either way, even Mr. Evans, her husband and father of her children, agrees the voice was real weird.
Oh.
So she's done with the voice.
Oh,
So
she
did it
made a
stop?
weird voice?
Yeah. on
That
purpose.
hello.
Yeah, she was. So she'd do this. No, she was really like serious about her job and what she did and the blood that we're taking from people. So that's kind of what's going on over
right.
there. I can't believe that she got rid of her iconic voice. Then I guess I will take it.
Take it. It's yours now. What does her real voice sound like? What if she talks like this?
She's like, "Hey, girls,
Why doesn't anybody take me seriously?
Yeah, I really want her to have a podcast now.
Y'all use them Perrier Spanx. They make your booty stank.
It would be cool if they
White
started
people do this, black people do that." That's her.
She's Monique.
Good for her.
Apparently, Liz Holmes can't stomach R-rated movies, and at one point she rushed after the reporter with a little paper towel to wipe the sand and her dog's slobber off her shoe. So these little details the author put in here were to basically make her seem more human. But I think
She's a master manipulator.
exactly.
That's her whole
Yeah, that's her
thing.
whole vibe.
And to the credit of the author, the editor of this piece that she quoted the editor is saying, "You got rolled." That's what he said to his writer.
Yeah.
Like, she's totally conning you. I think one of the things we've learned about narcissists is like they don't care about other people, and this is, that's like the where do you get into like the bad version of narcissism, right? And Amber, you and I were talking about this earlier. Narcissism isn't necessarily a bad thing.
No.
It is when you fuck people's lives up and when you don't care about anyone else.
But if it makes you buy nicer clothes and take a shower, good for narcissists.
Good for narcissists.
Right.
But I think it's like, how do we determine if she's actually rehabilitated?
You wait 11 and a half years and ask her.
Yeah.
We got to give her time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's pregnant, right?
She's not
So
gonna
they're
just
debating
overnight.
on not putting her in there?
What they fucking did? If
Did
she
she already
was
cook the
poor,
baby?
they'd
It's already
shackle
done.
her while she was going through labor. I don't
Right.
give
Yeah.
a shit.
She just applied for an
That's true.
appeal and said her lawyer said that she would like to be out free while she's figuring out the appeal. So the court granted that, and so it's all she knows how to work the system. She doesn't have much money, which is crazy. Her parents had to put up her $500,000 bail and everything.
Well, because the government took her bank accounts away, right?
Yeah, just call me metal. Yeah, she's not only she's not pregnant, she has 2 children outside of her body. One's as old as my kid, 20 months.
Wow.
And she's got another newborn. I mean, it's crazy.
Wow.
Elizabeth not allowed to go home.
I just don't know where to go from here with her. I think she's definitely going to make a new startup. Like Adam Newman made a new startup. That guy from WeWork.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a new startup with like a huge
I think
VC
she'll just
fund.
write a book.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
She could.
she'll write a little book. She'll coast for a little while, and then maybe an app. Perhaps it's her that got me for the $750 gift card. Maybe it's her.
Yeah, Martha Stewart's doing great.
Martha Stewart, though, she did what any rich
She's the
person
most
would.
charming person.
Exactly. Well, we can't be that upset.
Yeah.
And she's hot too. Have you seen pictures of Martha Stewart in her 20s? Babe.
Yeah.
She's good looking.
Total babe.
Yeah.
Do you think she wore the Thinks panties? So I like to wear my Thinks underwear.
No.
No, I don't
She's
think she
doing a
does.
diva cup.
Not
She's
with those
diva
sheets.
cup.
Not with those sheets. That's right.
But what about the fact that she had these 2 kids? In the article, they talk about how she understands and is aware of what it looks like that she had these 2 kids for sympathy. But to her defense, she says, "I fell in love. I didn't know I was going to fall in love in 2017, and we had children."
Can't
How can
believe
she fall in love and
anything.
I can't? I can't even get a second date.
I mean,
This
her
crazy
love
woman.
is fraudulent. Don't do that. Her love is fraudulent.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's not real. Nothing she does is real.
So we're.
When you got an
she's
appointment
in
with
jail.
Leavenworth, you can find your soulmate really quickly when you're trying to put 2 young crying children on the stand as your character witnesses.
Right, you figured out.
Yeah.
No, lock, stick, go, boom. No, she did not have kids with Sonny Balwani. She had kids with this guy, Mr. Evans. I can't remember his first name, but he comes from a relatively wealthy family.
The last date I went on, he expected me to pay for everything, and he had no life behind his eyes, like no stories, no nothing. He talked about how the most life he had was about his tattoos would scab over when they heal. And I was like, I have to go get work done. I have to go. I have to leave.
Jesus.
To go
Forever,
anywhere.
anywhere
This was
else.
over dinner?
So
What, did you eat food?
we did the thing where like he kept pushing back the time, and we ended up going somewhere else. He didn't make a plan, and he's like, "Oh, I like this pool hall," and I was like, "Okay, I'm really hungry. I'm gonna get some pizza. Are you hungry?" He's like, "Yeah." And then we go and I order it, and he does the thing where his arms are down, and he's just kind of standing there like a kid.
He didn't even fuffle or
No,
pretend to get his
didn't even
wallet?
pretend.
Yeah,
to
not
get
even
the
a-
gator arms?
it. No.
I love this.
Like, oh well.
Not even a little bit of.
Not even a little bit of that. So I was like, I guess because you drove, I'll pay for the pizza. So I buy a pie, $20, right? And then he was like, let's go to the pool hall. And then we do the same thing. We order around. And then he did the same thing where he had his hands down, standing there like a kid. And I was like, I'll do that same thing. You can play this game. And I just kind of stood there too. And the bartender asked like 5 or 6 times, like, I'm going to need a card. I'm going to need a card to open up the thing. And then he's like...
He probably had no money.
Yeah.
Wow.
He just taps it. He taps it really loud on the bar table and just
Oh.
like
You
starts.
should have just left right then.
Yeah.
Should have.
just-
That's
left.
the exact time to leave.
Also,
But, you know,
was it
sometimes
pool?
you stay for the story.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd rather
Sometimes.
drink by
you know.
myself.
I know.
I know, but wasn't pool hall a flag? Like, what says romance more than a pool
Yeah.
hall?
Total piece of shit.
Yeah.
Human being.
Yeah.
Nothing
That's the
going
thing is,
on.
I love playing pool, but I hate pool halls.
Yes.
They're all just
Yeah.
filled with the worst humans.
It's pretty weird.
But I just want to play pool in peace. And it's never an option. And sometimes I gotta like fucking bow up to somebody. Because they're doing
Yeah.
something awful.
I don't know.
I think it's a super
So how
weird
did Elizabeth
place.
Holmes find this guy?
At the pool hall.
At the
No.
pool.
Got the pool hall.
Right.
She fucking
Amber, that guy was
bonkers.
good looking though, right?
Kinda. I mean, but all that attitude, I was like, ugliest man alive. Ugliest man
Yeah.
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Sorry, I feel like I derailed the whole thing.
No, you did not. I mean, this is real
No.
life. This is
Right.
real life shit.
And I got scammed because I paid $20 for the pizza.
There we go.
That's
Another
right.
scam.
We did.
I'm more
That's
invested in this than Elizabeth Holmes. That's
That's
I almost
for sure.
forgot who
That's
the fuck
true.
she was if it wasn't for her old big fat mouth.
Anyway, so I guess wrap it up on Elizabeth Holmes.
Here's an article. Please forget about me.
Yeah,
Please
exactly.
do whatever you can to not remember. My name is Liz now. It's not Elizabeth. Do not remember. I have 2 children, and I'm going to prison for a long time. They're going to be very lonely. Please forget.
This is Elizabeth Holmes.
Yeah.
This is Liz Holmes.
Hey!
I'm different now.
Jennifer Lawrence pulled out of a film to play her, and when they asked Elizabeth about this, she said, "They're not playing me. They're playing a character I created." I think serial killers say the same shit, don't
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, it's not a character when it's real life. You know one's filming you.
they? This is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know how you live with yourself to do something like this.
She's awful.
She's off. Did she never like slip up, like stub her toe, and then the real voice comes
She's like,
out?
"Ah, shit."
Ow!
Yeah. Anyways, let's move on.
Ow. I mean, ow.
Ow, owie,
Ouch.
you mentioned the Trump case. He was found liable for sexual abuse award. Gene Carroll, $5 million. He obviously denies everything, but that's a jury case. Like that's it.
Yeah.
You're done. I mean, he's got that forever.
Well, he's gonna whatchamacallit?
He's gonna appeal, but
he ain't ever paying or anything.
he's not gonna be able to appeal on the merits of the case. He's gonna only appeal on some sort of weird legal ground or the constitutionality or some other shit. Like I think that's a wrap on that.
Yeah.
One. Yeah.
Does he have $5 million?
Oh yeah, it's the money's not real. You heard it here first.
You heard it
It
here.
isn't. We all
Money's not
just agree that it is.
Yeah.
Well-
Sorry, Justin.
He totally just raised it, just like, at the minute it was like that verdict came in, he sent out a fundraising email and probably raised like $15 million that he deposited
Yeah, he's
directly in his account.
technically
Honestly,
the
you're right.
front runner in the presidential race right now.
His emails that he gets, I signed up for him just out of morbid curiosity.
Yeah.
And they were so fun. You sign up for them?
I've seen them. I've
You
seen them on the
It's just
internet.
like, I better see your name
Yeah.
on my desk by the end of the day, or I know that you're not a patriot. And like
Okay.
randomly capitalized words and shit, just like fucking. It was,
Do you
and then I
think-
get one from Eric Trump's like, my dad is expecting your donation. And it's just like it's so fucking crazy.
It's very principal energy. This feels like a principal.
I would think that he edits the emails, but that would require any sort of like attention span of more than 3
He doesn't
minutes.
read.
He doesn't read. I was thinking maybe he would pick like, oh, I want you to capitalize this word and this word, but no, that would be too much thought.
No.
Yeah, no.
It's literally just how like someone speaks like him.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're all written
Like
by
Facebook
fucking-
speak.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, they're all demons. Those, hopefully they.
Is there a nice politician?
Nice, Bernie.
Yeah.
I like Bernie.
Nice. I don't even
Mitt
think
Romney.
Bernie's very nice.
He's not nice. He's fair. He's
Yeah.
It's fair.
Justin, nice politician.
Mitt Romney.
There we go.
Okay.
Chris Murphy.
Yeah, Michael Bennett. He's a senator.
Mitt Romney's kind of cute.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
He'd fucking win if he ran. Oh, delete it.
There we go. There we go. True colors of Ed Larson. Chat, what do you think of Ed Larson showing his true colors like that? Oh my
And
god.
He's a
Just
true
so I don't
patriot,
like
that Ed Larson.
Yeah, this is forever. This is forever. You just
I like the podcast. You go like, I wish I never said that. Delete it. This is, people are here.
people are all here. Oh my god. Well, that's all of our stories, guys. I wanted to hear from you. Amber, you shared a scam story. Eddie, you also shared a scam story. Are there any other scams that have happened to you that you want to share with us?
I mean, I would just, honestly, I was just looking for a new apartment. And it was torture.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe what they were. I went to a place and they wanted a $7,000 security deposit.
What?
$7,000
What?
Who has that
for
money?
for a 2-bedroom apartment. It's just like they wanted that as a security deposit. Not even like I still gotta pay rent, move-in costs, fucking dog fees, and so it was.
He
Just,
doesn't need that. He doesn't need that, sweet doggy.
Well, the housing crisis is about to explode, right? Or implode
that's
or something.
that's what I hear my whole life.
Yeah.
It's just like oh, it's gonna go haywire. But it was
Yeah.
they're out there straight up robbing people. I have not bragging, I'm just speaking facts. I have over 700 credit. My wife is way over 700 credit. She's doing better than me. And we have money in the bank, and they still are probing through our lives and
Oh, yeah.
getting all this,
Yeah.
telling we need co-signers.
Yeah.
And it's just like, for what?
For what? It's a shit. It's a
Jesus.
little. Didn't one place not even have a dryer? It was just a
No, it
clothesline?
didn't have an oven. One place didn't have a dryer. You're right. Yeah, one place had a washer, not a dryer, and a clothesline, for fuck's sake. And it was the goddamn 40s. And then another place had a stovetop but no oven. And it's just like, what do you mean? And it wasn't even a stovetop. It was like a fucking heating plate. I couldn't believe this place is
It is pretty. What's worse though, finding a place in LA or New York?
L.A.
LA is
Yeah.
way
LA,
worse.
because they can lie to you so much more. Because you'll see a big yard, and you're like, oh, that's because I am in the yard. I'm in the back house.
You're in the
And,
treehouse
there's
in the
you're,
back.
you're a single mother with 3 children, and we share a swimming pool, and I'm not raising your fucking kids. It's
I know. I had one guy who was like, I'm going to need a $25 application fee.
oh,
which-
the application fees
Why
are
do
ridiculous.
I have to pay you?
Oh my god, the paperwork. What are you?
So I can pay you?
There was one place that's still on the market, phenomenal location, And they're just like, I swear, because we put in our application fee, they were wanted to give it to us. It took weeks to go back and forth, and it's still open after months. And I really believe they're just collecting $80 application fee after $80 application fee.
I believe
and
that
just
is
living
true.
on that shit. Because it's it's right by the farmers market in Studio City. Everyone's they're probably getting, it's on all the sites. I bet they're getting 20 applications a day.
Yeah, I went to one and I had to pay him, and then he took me through. He looked at my score, and I have a 700 score, and he was like, "Nah, it needs to be like 750 to even look at it." And I was like, "What? Like you just made that up?" And I was like, "Can I have my money back?" And he like throws it in the closet or in the drawer. And I was like, "Oh, I just paid $25. This guy gets like 4 or 5 people a day. He makes more money doing that than renting it out."
Yeah. That's crazy.
Somebody's got to cut their fucking heads off. I don't know. They can't keep doing this.
Yeah, man. In some other countries, that's how they would handle it.
That is how they
Shovel
would
to the
handle it.
face.
Right.
Guys, tell us what's going on Brighter Side. What's up with that? What's up? What's your next episode?
Well, later tonight, we're going to have a Twitch episode.
That's
at 8
right.
p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. We're going to talk to the people, find some brighter sides to the people in the chat's gripes.
Yeah.
We're going to watch some cute videos and, write some jokes, have some good times, that kind of sort of thing. And this week, we're about to go record an episode on self-care.
Relaxation and self-care. And I did a poll on Twitter. I said, how do you relax? And it was a lot of very kind stuff. They like to go play basketball
Save it
with
for the show.
Okay, don't spill the tea too early.
That was
Sorry.
one. That was just one. That was a sample.
One.
That was a tease.
And also, if I could
Please.
throw a plug out there for it's Mother's Day weekend, I have a very fraud-like movie that I made called How America Killed My Mother. So it's going to be playing this Friday, so in 2 days in Columbus, Ohio. So if you're in Columbus, Ohio, at 11:30 p.m., they give us a good slot.
I want you guys all driving to this theater. Okay.
But if you can't make it there, that's at Studio 35 in Draft House. It's a really cool spot. We've been there a bunch of times. But if you want to watch a very heartfelt movie about my mom on Mother's Day, you can go to howamericakilledmymother.com and you could rent or buy my movie. I think it's under $5, so it's super cheap, and it was a very heartfelt movie, and I lost a lot of money making it. I was a fraudster to myself.
Oh, but did they show you jacking off? What you jack off to? Is that the movie yet?
It's about my mother. So.
You jack off to your dead mom?
And if you go see the movie with your mother, see it, watch it, and say, things aren't so bad, Mom. Huh?
Yeah,
It
exactly.
could be worse.
Exactly. But yeah, so please check that out this Mother's Day weekend.
I love it.
And then if you want, you can DM me and I'll masturbate for you.
We gotta edit this out of the show. We're in
For
trouble.
a fee. For a fee.
For
Don't
a
do it for
fee.
free.
4 feet.
Yeah.
There you go. You should start an OnlyFans ad.
Oh,
Only
my
hams.
God.
I'm on OnlyHams. Yeah, I sit there, I eat sandwiches and drool all over myself. People love it,
Well, listen, I want to thank the chat. I want to thank the guests that were here, Eddie and Amber, Justin, Ariel. It's great seeing you on.
Nice to meet you, Ariel.
Nice
So
to meet you,
great.
Ed.
I love the setup. I love how the stream is going. Everyone in chat, we'll be back again in 2 weeks for another Fraudwire live stream. And then next month, we're going to have the new season start. Tootsie, thank you so much for being here.
I love you, Seena. You're so nice.
Oh, God.
Thank you so much for marrying Ed and Julie.
Oh, that's so sweet. My pleasure. Oh, my
You look
God.
very sexy. I want to see your penis.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We need to go. Oh, yeah. Thanks for the man who join our Discord. Link in our bio to join the Fraudsters Discord. It's super fun. People love to share on there. All right. So that's all. Thank you, Big Eric, again, for the technical direction and this beautiful graphical setup that we have here.
gorgeous.
At Fraudsters LPN. I'm at Seena Now. You know all the socials.
Amber Smelson.
Amber's
Eddie Toots.
at Justin_Williams_comedy and at Ariel Leaty. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.